So the next practice we're going to do together to get you in the mode of using the language and bringing this into the home-based class is our Heartfulness practice. So the students have already heard this lesson from me. They got it. Well, at least in the introduction, they got it. I asked them if they would prefer to be feared or loved, and the majority of the students raised their hand that they would actually prefer to be loved by everyone than feared by anyone. So we move with that kind of thought of like, how is it to feel love and kindness and compassion for people without it being a romantic love or kindness or compassion? Very important distinction, particularly in middle school, as you know. So I told them that we were going to do a mindfulness practice, and I instruct that they put their hands on their hearts just to connect to that place. Most of them did that, and everybody has the opportunity to just look down at their desks and not put their hands on their hearts. I invite them to close their eyes. So the words can feel a little awkward because of grammar, honestly. But we still go into the repetition of the phrases, and we ask them to either repeat them silently to themselves or to say them out loud. The majority of the students choose to say them out loud, so just know that it isn't like a perfectly silent or quiet activity when they're speaking the words out loud themselves, but it's actually pretty sweet. So take a few deep breaths in and out, and I'm going to say the words, and you're going to repeat after me. I wish for me to be happy. I wish for me to be healthy. I wish for me to be peaceful. I wish for me to be free. I wish for me to be happy. I wish for me to be healthy. I wish for me to be peaceful. I wish for me to be free. I wish for me to be happy. I wish for me to be healthy. I wish for me to be peaceful. I wish for me to be free. And they can take a breath in and out and open their eyes. So if you have some time after that practice, it's nice to ask the question, what did that feel like? Did it feel weird to send yourself love and kindness, heartfulness? Did it feel normal? Did you get distracted? Did you think about other things? And this is just step one to heartfulness, is to send it to yourself. So we'll move on throughout the program into sending heartfulness to people that we don't know, sending heartfulness to our best friends when we're fighting with them, sending heartfulness to people who we're really upset with. But we start always with sending heartfulness to ourselves and putting that oxygen mask on ourselves first. So practice this with them, practice this for yourself without them in the room. And I always loved to invoke this when like classrooms were starting to get overwhelming or a little crazy, or I was stressed out and I noticed it. I would stop and I would say, okay, I'm feeling overwhelmed, so I'm just gonna send myself some heartfulness and you're welcome to join me. And I would sit and send it out loud, not like I'm shouting, but I would say it out loud. And a lot of the students would choose to either drop into being quiet because they knew I was processing whatever emotion I was having, or they would say it for themselves at the same time. So it's just, again, it's that modeling the behavior and modeling the practices. And I related it to them today, like learning to play an instrument or play a sport, to practice mindfulness and heartfulness a little bit every day. And we can't just pick up the instrument every 2 weeks and think we're going to be really great at it.